Alright, g'day guys, welcome to another video. Today we're going to be working on the boat. This is part 3. So this is where I've got up to the previous few days. Here's the boat. We've started the sanding process, as you can see on the dark paint. On all sides, including the transom. The transom's all been sanded down and it's looking really good. We got the engine running in the last video. We painted the prop into some black spray paint. That looks nice. And yeah, we just taped up all the accessories and went over it with a power sander. So now it's really smooth and ready for paint pretty much. So yeah, that's what we're up to at the moment. Yes, it's all been sanded so you can see it's so smooth. So yeah, we just, as you can see, we've just sanded it back so it's nice and smooth. So you can see that's where the yellow paint's missing. But what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find some epoxy filler, and we're going to have to fill these little imperfections before we prime it, because otherwise they're going to show through the paint. So like, see where these little spider cracks are? We're just going to need to put some putty over that just to make it look real smooth. So there's just a few areas along here which need that. There's a few little nooks in that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what we're going to be doing today, is we're going to be filling the holes and then hopefully priming with some international pre-coat, and might get into fitting out inside, like putting carpet, making the hatch, putting the lower unit back on the engine. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today, so stay tuned. Alright, so we've just purchased some hardener from Super Cheap, and we're just mixing it now with the hardener, so some filler for like the little minor imperfections. So we're going to mix that now, so yeah, we'll get to it. I just mixed in the epoxy, we filled the other side, so we've just got to work onto these little cracks here, so I'll show you over here. So we've just put it some here, some all over here, a bit there, some on the back here, and then some on the back here. So that's, you can just see it in the sun there. So yeah, we're just about to apply it to the other side.
Don't go over there, there's none there that one. You gotta go. Oh, this is the beautiful one.
Alright, so we've just finished sanding and epoxying, so we're ready for paint now, primer. So look how nice it's so super smooth. Completely ready for paint. You can see the different layers of paint. That's the different stages it's been painted over its life. So it's super smooth now. So no imperfections apart from very minor. Well, it filled the holes. The only ones like these very minor ones, but we don't really care about that. It's a cheap boat.
Take me in small, breathe me in and let me go. Filling the lungs inside you. And the blackened eyes make my way into your mind, just to know what you knew. Restless every time we start locking eyes. Lost control. Oh, it's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Let the darkness take control.
Alright, we've just finished painting for the day. It looks really nice. We just put about half of that edge primer on both sides. We really overestimated how much paint we're going to need. That's only 1 litre, but we only used half of it, so half a litre used so far. We've painted the whole boat. It looks so much better without the old mustard yellow on it. So yeah, that's the first coat of that on there, and another sand tomorrow, coat over the top, and then we're into top coat, so then it starts getting its colour. So yeah, stay tuned, should be real good. Look how nice it's looking. Even the black It's come out real nice only with just one coat. So yeah, just looking so much more modern, I reckon. Hey, it just looks like a new boat almost. Well, more than a new boat than when it was yellow. So there's the motor on the back, and then all the sides looking super nice. That fairing and sanding spent the last 3 days doing really paid dividends. So you put in the extra work and you get a much better product. So there you go, that's the boat, and we'll see you tomorrow for some more painting. Whew. Righto guys, so we got the boat here. We've just finished priming it with 2 tins later, and we're done priming. So what we used was International Pre-Coat in the white, and that worked really well. It took us 3 coats to get the boat completely white and ready for top coat, which for a boat this size, 4.8 meters, took 1.5 tins. We've still got half a tin of that left. But yeah, now you can see like, oh, this was all yellow and this was black, and now it's completely white. So yeah, and also we did the inside as well, 1 coat, so that looks so much cleaner already. So yeah, and we still got half a tin left. But yeah, nowhere on this boat can you see where it was another colour. It's fully white now. But yeah, that's wicked, eh? So yeah, we're gonna go get the top coat now and gonna paint. So yeah, she's pretty much ready for paint. Hey, like, looking really nice. So we're gonna go buy a nice blue top coat, International Top Black, I think it's called. And I'm gonna whack that on, and then we're gonna put a white top coat on the sides here, and then the inside can stay that colour. I quite like it, the matte, because then it's no glare on that. And then we've cut out the carpet already. We're going to install the carpet. We bought the glue, cut it around the seat posts, install that seat post, and then we're going to put a bit of marine ply over here where that hole is, and then cover that in carpet to cover all these little holes. And then we're going to put a couple of radios, speakers, and a sounder. Then into installing all the windscreen, the rod holders along with gunnels here. And that's pretty much it. Then we're going to get the motor serviced, and yeah, stay tuned.
Take control. Darkness, take control. May the darkness take control. Take me in the smoke, breathe me in and let me.
Alright, so we're done for the day. So the top coat's on and the sides. Looking really nice, a glossy finish.
Go. Sink to your heart to find you. Open up your eyes till you're blinded by the lies, so you can see what you do. Restless every time we start looking as a...
So we've just got the carpet there. We're just gonna apply it to there until it's tacky, and then apply it to here until it's tacky. 20 minutes, fold it over, put some bricks on it, and then let it dry, and then the carpet's applied, and then do the other side. So yeah.
Lost control. It's paradise with honesty, but in the dead of the night, teardrops on the floor. slowly drifting by. All the poems I wrote for you, they made me blind, they made me lie. Heard you in the rain, will you always be there? Last thing you said, sorry if it's too late. Heard you in the rain, will you always be there? Last thing you said.
So we've just whacked the screws in, and then we've done a line of them along here, and now we're just filling all these little cracks here with silicone just to make sure it's extra strong. So it was a bit flimsy, now it's solid as. So yeah, it's working a treat. So what we did, we just pre-drilled these and then screwed them in with an impact power driver thing. And yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna do a top coat on here, another top coat on here, and then just clean the whole boat 'cause it's got all rubbish on it. Inside, we've finished the carpeting. There's just the bricks there holding it down. It looks so nice in the cabin, all along here. So yeah, it's looking really nice. This top coat's on. We've got some cleats and some rod holders over there that we're gonna whack on once we get the thing to install it, and then it's on to installing the electronics. And yeah,
This one, Mom?
right guys, this is the end of part 3. So here's where I've got to on the boat so far. So let me just talk you through it. We haven't been able to film much because we're having troubles with the GoPros and that, and we've just been pretty busy trying to get stuff done and painting and all that. So here's the boat as it is now. It's looking really nice. We've got, what we did to it was since the first video, we sanded it with 120 grit sandpaper, the whole boat, got it perfectly smooth. Filled all the little cracks and imperfections with epoxy filler. Let that dry. Applied three coats of international pre-coat. I'll just give you that stuff there. We used 2 1-litre tins, and that also did the inside. And we put that on to make the black go away and all that. And then once we'd done that, we painted the insides with 2 layers of pre-coat again. And we're going to leave that pre-coat, not top coat, just because we like the matte cream finish. Then on the pan on the outside, we did 2 coats of international top black in the score blue for the sides. We did 2 coats of that on each side, and it looks really nice. So much better than the old yellow. And then we did 2 layers of top coat international snow white on the top. And again, looks really nice. A bit dirty now, but that's just got all the tools sitting on it, but it's looking really nice. So that's the painting side of it. We put back on the gunwale rubber thing. It's not perfect, as you can see. We just need to get a bit of the liquid nails off and clean it up a bit, but looks just really sets off the boat, I reckon. Then that's it for the outside. Then on the inside, we've put 2 rod holders on each side, and then on this side we've got a nice little cleat there that's bolted in, bolted in really well. And then yeah, so it's all painted inside, and then we are into the carpet. We've fully carpeted all the inside, we've glued it down, so that looks really nice all the way up to the gunnels. And then we've cut out the hole for the floor there. That was like that from the first part. Then yeah, so that's open there. We carpeted around it to get it into the little cavities and that. Then we've got a bilge pump we need to install in there. Right there it is. We're going to chuck that in there and wire it up. And then we've got the marine ply right here to make a little hatch, and we'll carpet that. And then we'll put that over that so we can access it. And it will look really nice. And then, yeah, you got put a couple fish rulers in there. And again, 2 rod holes on that side, a cleat at the back. Looks really nice. Siliconed and screwed in with stainless screws. Then the front in the cabin, again, we've painted it all. And we've put new carpet in it, and that looks really, really nice. Then the front here, again, it looks so much better. We've painted, we've put the rail back in and the speedo back in, even though we're not hooking up the speedo. We just think it looks really cool. And then we got the steering wheels all hooked up. We didn't touch any of that. Motor still looks good. And we'll come back to the motor. So yeah, nothing's really changed with the motor since the last video. We just got it running, and yeah, it's just been sitting here because we're waiting for it to be serviced professionally before we take it out. We spray painted the prop. It's a bit dirty again, but it looks so much better now. We've got the seat posts there. We need to drill out the bolts that wouldn't come out. And then we've got to etch prime those and paint them white so we can install them back into here. And then we've got to get some seats for it. But yeah, other than that, the boat's actually coming along really well. It's really solid. We fixed the silicone sides. The sides were coming apart. We put 16 screws in each side to hold it together, grind it off the bottom so this could go on, and covered it in liquid nails and put this back on so it's not going anywhere. So it's really, really solid. And yeah, the paint looks amazing, and then the white looks so much better. So she's coming along really, really well, and getting ready for the water. So next things we've got to do is the big thing is this motor. We're taking it to Serrano Marine to get fully serviced and everything done to it. We're going to get a new impeller, get it all done properly, put in new bolts in it, fix the trim tilt motor, which is just clicking, and then we're going to bring it back here. We're going to paint it, put new decals on it, and then we're going to get a tube for these loose, because all these cables at the moment, they're really loose. We're going to get just one thick black tube and just wrap it around so it's nice and neat. And then yeah, new decals and paint on that motor will look really nice. We're going to get maybe some deck armour or something for these back seats here, where the cushions are. We're going to install some speakers. We're going to install a few speakers. And then we're going to install the speaker head unit and a brand new marine radio that we have down there, in there. And we're going to install the speakers, do all the wiring, get all the wiring done. Get new perspex for it, because the perspex, we tried to clean it up with automotive trim restorer, but it didn't work, that there. So it was headlight restorer, it just didn't seem
just cracked in the inside.
Just didn't seem to do much. I think it's a bit far gone, so yeah, we got to get new perspex, and that'll make it look really nice. So we're going to install the windshield.
The hatch.
Yeah, I did talk about the hatch.
Oh yeah.
And then over here is we've got the stainless steel fittings. We just need to get all the paint off those from our lazy paint jobs. So you got to get that off, and then get an anchor, put the windshield on, and she's basically ready on the water. So basically all we've got now is final fit out, and then get her on the water, and then might get this trailer sorted. It's really good nick.
It's probably this.
But we haven't really attacked the trailer at all, apart from doing a little paint. We haven't really attacked it much at all, as you can see by the spider web, so we've got to sort that out. All we know is the guy bought it off, it's got brand new bearings in it, and the suspension's all good, so the solid bits of it are fine, and it's new lights. So the trailer itself's all good, but we just need to clean it up and get all this surface rust off, I reckon, and get it looking really nice. See this fresh paint job, and yeah, clean up all that junk that we've got on the paint, maybe give it a final coat of paint, just to get it looking smicko, and then, yeah, so that's the boat. It's coming along really well considering where we started with. An old abandoned runabout, just needed some love and some new paint and some money thrown into it, as they all do. Transom's all painted, sanded. We need to take a bit of tape off. The engine's looking really nice. We've just got to finish a bit of this gunnel here and put it to there. But yeah, like you can see, there's a really nice shine coming off it. It's not by no means a professional job, but it's pretty good for a couple of first timers who've never done a boat like this before. So yeah, cheers for watching, and stay tuned for upcoming bits of it. Alright, so we've just finished the hatch. We've just cut it out and measured it up, and we've got all the little accessories for it. So we've got 2 hinges and a little handle thing, and then yeah, so that's just been glued on a 16mm bit of marine ply, and then we've applied carpet over it and let it set overnight, and then that fits pretty much perfectly in the floor there. So then now all we've got to do is get some bolts for these and put them out, and then yeah, it looks really nice. Oh, look how nice. I know I need to align it a bit better, but look how nice that looks. Stainless really sets it off, I reckon. So yeah, and get to it. Perfect.
And we
Alright, so just finished installing the hatch. So installed the little handle and the what are they called? Hinges. And we installed the hinges, and now look how nice it is. Works perfectly, nice and tight, so no water gets in. And yeah, it gives us access to what will be our bilge pump in there, and gets rid of that soft spot in the floor. So yeah, it actually looks really nice. Like from a distance, it looks like it's supposed to be in the boat. So yeah, looks really nice.